Greetings YouTube, this is BJ Black and welcome to part 22 of my Let's Play of Amayui Castle Meister. I got the ability to make these things a couple days ago, I think, but I forgot to come in and show them to you. They're not big as far as cutscenes go, but they will be valuable soon. One item I built is the flexible rope ladder. Well, flexible vine ladder. So it's basically a rope ladder. It's a pretty useful thing that might come in handy in a dungeon. And the second item is the flexible covering. It's basically a tarp, but it should come in handy somewhere as well. And that's all we learn about those. So that being done, let's head to this next free map. So this mountain is still really windy, and it's so impressive that Fia decides to hide behind Avaro. Mikeu also wants to hide behind Avaro. Avaro's a bit miffed at being used as a wind cover so casually, but he's okay with it. So is this wind gonna blow something into us? Avaro notices some magic power behind the wind, but he doesn't think anything's gonna get blown into them. Which is perfect timing for something to fly and hit Avaro in the head. So it's just an ore stone. So, as an ore, is it valuable? In this area there were a lot of good ores that you can get, and a long time ago there was a mine which has since deteriorated into a bit of a labyrinth. Sounds like fun. Let's explore and get lots of materials. And nobody seems to be worrying about Avaro, who got hit in the head by a rock. Well, he supposes that means they really believe in him. Fia says she'll use her goddess power to heal him. And it goes pain, pain, fly away. Basically, she's not actually using a spell. It's a little child's chant, if you will. Alright, so let's get on with our exploration. Here in the missions I want to point out, you probably won't get 100% for a while, but if you're really stubborn you can get this one. And this is destroying a wind-blown rock. And I'll show you just how hard that is. Now let's get to it. So with this cliff here, Avaro thinks it would be a good idea to use our flexible vine ladder. And yes, it is very useful. As he says, it lets us get by the rocks. And these are the wind-blown rocks that you see in the missions. We're going to defeat one of those later. But for now, it really saves us a lot of time.
行きます。お友達守る。行く。
行動開始だ。
Now, in most circumstances, that Earth Spirit's not too dangerous, but I don't have anything that does a lot of damage to it, so I just get to gang up on it until it dies. I could capture it, but I don't need to. Oh crap. I've got some damage resistance due to the elemental, but it's a magic attack and Navarro's pretty weak against those.
行動開始だ。もらっておこう。
Now the good news is if I move Fia closer, then it will attack Fia instead of Navarro.
取った。
See? It has a good amount of hit points, so I'll hit with the heavy artillery first and then finish up with... Well, crap.
わーい、新しい素材があったよ。
I wanted to capture that because it's a 2-star enemy, but there's another one.
行動開始だ。
拾った。
行動開始だ。
No, no, I need to keep Navarro on his job. Stupid bats and their stupid bat dodging.
Hmm. 行動開始だ。
This is about perfect.
お友達守る。
I like how Karin basically gets a free teleport over to Fia.
俺の出番だな。
Now, there was a red bug that was up here, and I'd like to lure it down, but I guess it won't. Oh, there's where it went. Still, I don't need to capture this. I thought Karin did more damage to it. For the moment, light attacks. I should check and see if his heavy attack won't kill them. 13 times 2. Yeah, let's go with this. Alright, probably gonna get a kill here. Yeah. So close. Alright. And capture.
見たことないものがあったよ。
This is the horned lizard's claw. It's valuable. We can use that to craft Eel's next item. Now, I don't really want to send Eel up there because that bug is right behind the black there. And it could really mess Eel up with that ranged magic attack of its. It still gets to attack Eel. Oh, I know what happened. The Lodon moved forward, which gave the bug a path by which to get to Eel. No, I don't need to capture this. But Eel can take this. No, I wasn't right about that either. The bug could fly, so it could use this space, which I couldn't. Well, that was basically all I really wanted to use Mikeu for in this map. So, her use has expired. Nope. Oh, Conan's kind of gotten hurt. Well, I won't need him again for a bit. Oh crap, I better close this before another enemy comes out. Alright, head back in and heal yourself. Alright, this thing can't do a whole lot to Eel. Except with that. Well, it's a modest threat, but Eel can't hurt it. Because it's got such amazing physical and earth resistance. I'm going to need either Fia or Mikeu in order to take it. And since it's 2-star and I want to capture it, that means it's Fia. I'm going to retreat with her so she doesn't get attacked. Alright. Oh, now you see how tough those rocks are. That was nearly 80 damage in one battle. Even I couldn't deal that much damage to one of those things.
お友達守る。
行動開始だ。
Oh. You notice the bug didn't come up and engage with Karin? That's because the bug's attacks are all Earth Elemental, and Karin has +6, which means he absorbs Earth Elemental attacks. That bug literally cannot harm him.
Hmm?
行動開始だ。俺の出番だな。
So, using Karin as a shield, let's mess this guy up. I'm gonna play it safe this time and just do 2 rounds. Yeah, see, if I had done the stronger attack that wouldn't capture it, those 2 critical hits meant it might have died and I wouldn't have captured it. Okay, that's it for this turn. How badly do you want to die? That badly? Alright, fine.
わーい、新しい素材があったよ。
Yeah, Pekogano is the type of bug this is, so we got a Pekogano wing. We're almost done with the regular battling.
もらっておこう。
Eel. We're done with Eel as well.
アバロ、やっぱり風が強い。髪がぐちゃぐちゃになる。
Now Fia's whining to Alvaro about the wind being strong and it's all messing up her hair. Alright, so now we're going to lay down that covering. That other thing I crafted at the beginning of the video.
あれ、飛んでくる石の数まで減りましたよね。地面を覆っただけなのに、どうしてですか？
So Mikeo observes that just by covering the ground over here, we managed to decrease the number of rocks. Alvaro explains that it's due to the flexibility of the tarp being able to deflect the rocks and being reinforced on the inside. Even if a rock gets through it, it gets embedded. And that stops it as well.
そんなことまでわかっちゃうなんて、アバロは天才だよ。さすが私の愛する人だね。
Fia really plays up how amazing and genius this idea is, and how she expects this kind of action, this kind of capability from her beloved apostle. But Alvaro says it's pretty basic knowledge for an engineer, although he's glad to be receiving some praise. So, we can continue on there.
行動開始だ。もらっておこう。行動開始だ。
Oh, bother. I just remembered something.
行く。
No. No, I did get that secret room.
もらっておこう。
So yeah, I pulled the eel out for nothing.
行動開始だ。
So, this means we've progressed pretty far, but there still seems to be more beyond here.
この辺迷宮があるって聞いたことある。
Eel heard that after this, it gets to the labyrinthian part. Yep, this is basically the entrance to the labyrinth part. Let's come again another day, Avaro says.
Koudou開始だ。俺の出番だな。
お宝だ。
And now it's time to tackle one of those wind-blown rocks.
行動開始だ。
If you want an easy battle, I'd recommend coming back when you're like level 30 or level 40 or something. But I'm going to do it the hard way. You know what, I'm going to get Karen some healing actually. And the person who's going to be doing the damage is Fia.
行動開始だ。次はどうするか。
No. Alright.
行動開始だ。
Now we're in luck. This particular wind-blown rock has 20 defense. It can have 20 or 21, and 20 will speed it up a tiny bit.
お友達守る。
行動開始だ。
So, Karen gets to tank this thing. Because if it moves to the bottom and respawns at the top, it will be completely healed, and that will make it impossible to kill in the time I have to kill it. But his attacks do almost no damage, so it's up to Fia after I get her buffed all the way. Now this is my best tank, and he's got something that will reduce this by another 7 damage. And it's still going to hurt like hell. And did I forget to mention, they have crazy insane luck, which means they'll get a crit about 40% of the time. But they can't do more than 50 damage to him in a single turn, I think. Anyway, I'll keep him healed up. Oh yes, that's right. Do you remember that bow we traded for? We're going to use it. It provides a 1 damage bonus for us, which is good enough. Now you can capture these things, but they are just a 1-star construct. And we captured a bunch of gargoyles, which are also 1-star constructs a few days back, so we don't actually need anything this thing provides. Yeah, 16. Yep, the maximum will be 48. Something that would be nice to pop up is Fia's special skill here. This is attached to the weapon we got. And if this skill fires, then the enemy's defense is halved from 20 to 10. Basically, adding 10 damage to that round of the battle. It came out.
成長してる気がする。
Interestingly, it did 12 more damage. Oh, that's right. Since it's defending, it had an effective defense of 23. Hey, she got one more attack. The better to kill these guys with. And now we're getting Fia to the point where she's really doing some damage. But it'll still take several turns. Done so much buffing that Avaro has run out of spell points. I can't wait for him to get 20 spell points, because that means he can buff someone up to maximum
そんなに私を見つめちゃって。
without needing a refill. So this is max power Fia. It'll be another 2 turns. Oh, did she actually get a crit? I should have been paying attention. But anyway, one more turn. This is gold dust. I've already got several of them. But that will cover us for this map. Now if you were able to defeat all of these guys, you would get another one of the completion missions done, but even that is beyond even my capability right now, so we're out of here. Okay, yeah. We're good. The reward for defeating the Windswept Stone is 2 Mars Stones.
いっぱい取りましたよ。
I feel like I'm used to seeing something else here. So we found the entrance to the next dungeon. But we're retiring for the day.
やっとこの風ともお別れできるよ。髪がぐちゃぐちゃになるから困ってたんだ。
She is whining about the wind again. And she's glad she can get out of it at last. She still talks about how it fusses up her hair. Is that the only thing that bothered her? There are other things that should have bothered her more.
神様としては人の前ではちゃんとしていたいの。髪だって整えておくのが常識だよ。
Well, as a goddess, she wants to look good in front of her apostle. So it's only common knowledge that she should be caring about her hair, keeping her hair in order.
ミケイちゃんたちの髪がボサボサなのはむしろ可愛いかも。
But Mikeo and Eel's hair being all messed up is making them look cuter. I sense some molestation coming on.
ああ、今日はもう帰るんですよ。
Mikeo is gonna go home.
先帰る。
Oh, so will Eel. Haha, look at that. Alvaro agrees too. Let's go.
ああ、待ってよ。
Yeah, wait for her. You know, if you weren't a sexual predator, those two girls probably would like to be around you more. Now. Ah, yes. Usually I got a bunch of stone from that map too, but I only got these latter 3. So, I think I'll call it a day. We've got a couple of cutscenes to view tomorrow, and, well, I'll see you tomorrow, YouTube. Wait,
みん
I
なを
almost
評価
forgot.
するよ。
Let's check the stuff we captured and see if we can use any of it. At one point I was able to use.
お友達のためだから。
Yeah, in one of my trial runs I captured both of the black bugs, and I was able to get this. But it'll have to wait. That's an upgrade to his ranged attacks, or an improved ranged attack, which has a range of 3. It takes a lot of spell points, but
次も
it's a
頑張
powerful
ろう。
attack and long ranged as well, so if you can get that, you can use him as a heavy long range utility, artillery as well. And now I'm really going.